Hiya, I'm Lindsay from Fresh Start. I've done a few videos, a bit here and there, and I haven't done one for about 3 months because 8 weeks ago this beautiful little soul Norm's come into our lives, so I've been busy and doing that, well, just having a baby and enjoying getting back into baby life. So we're at a pretty interesting time in my life at the moment. Obviously we've got Norm. My daughter's finishing school on Friday, and that's her not going back. She's just done year 7 of high school, and then that's her, we're homeschooling her or letting her educate herself really. So that's really exciting. And also, so I try to eat as plant-based as possible. The last few months I've just been a bit crap, to be honest. But I know that it's something, I'm at a time in my life where I really, do you know what, I'm sick of using excuses why I go and get, well, not that I even eat meat, but just, you know what, it's just dairy, and it's normally in the form of sweet stuff, which I know that's not great. I've just seemed to have been a bit of a sugar addict lately, so I really want to get thing that just sort that out, to be honest. So yeah, it's really what I embrace plant life. So I'm gonna start doing like recipes. I didn't know this was a thing until yesterday, but actually people like to know what you've eaten a day, so people quite often ask me ideas. So I'm going to do like a few weeks where I record what I eat and stuff like that. I might just do it as like a little separate on the end of the video or something, because not everyone's interested in stuff like that. So yeah, so I thought I'd come and do my first video. I'll just turn this around and let you see. I'm at the Morrig Park in Ramsey in the Isle of Man. You can see there's a load of kids there about to go and do kayaking for the day or something, which is just ace. If you've never been to this park, it's absolutely beautiful. We're so lucky to have this on our doorstep. So yeah, so I'm going to go back. So when I first got into healthy eating, I didn't really have a clue. I was going along doing what I thought was healthy. I was eating pasta and some meat and I used to have quite a lot of veggies in my food, and I couldn't really quite work out why I was so heavy. We've done many a diets, they kind of work. Whenever I'd done a diet and I stuck to it, oh my god, I'd lose so much weight. I'd like be gold member of Weight Watchers and all sorts. As soon as I stopped, I just put it straight back on again. So I got to a point where I was like, do you know what, I'm absolutely sick of this. I'm just going to find out for myself what healthy eating is and kind of go down that route. No more diets. So exercise, I didn't really do any exercise. I had severe asthma. I couldn't even walk up a flight of stairs without feeling pretty out of breath and sucking on my blue inhaler 20 times a day. So I started coming down the park. We're really lucky because they have the little exercise machines sporadically placed around the lake. Now when I first come down, I couldn't even run from like one machine to the other, which really isn't that far when you look at it now. But I couldn't run, and that's fine, that's just where I was. And I was a little bit embarrassed coming down, because obviously I was like the overweight person coming down doing exercise. I used to think people were laughing. So I used to kind of put my headphones on, just put my head down. I used to love when it was raining, because I knew there'd be no one about. I used to just come with my little tea towel to dry the machines and stuff. So yeah, do you know what, I just started coming down and chipping away, and then I remember the day when I actually managed to run all the way from one machine to the other. It was like a massive thing for me. And then do you know what, I soon realised that actually the people that I did meet along the way, they were all actually just really supportive, and like, do you know what, good on you for actually coming out and try. People think people are going to laugh at them, when actually people are just either envious because they're not brave enough to do it, or just genuinely like supportive, saying good on you for coming out and doing it. So I used to I used to manage to get from one to the other, and then when I could manage to actually run around the lake, which is, I think it's about just under a kilometre or something, and when I used to be able to run around the lake and then start my exercises, then I felt brave enough to go to classes. So I started doing classes, and a few different types of classes along the way, and then actually done a charity boxing match a couple of years ago, which was absolutely amazing. So that like got my fitness right up. Such the biggest buzz of my life, being in the Villa Marina. I don't know how many people were there. It was quite a couple of thousand or something maybe, and me being in the ring fighting with someone and won as well, which was an ace bonus. Yeah, so it's amazing like how quickly your fitness comes on. Like, do you know what, you can there's no point starting eating healthy and not doing any exercise. Not that there's no point, obviously it's still better, but like we need to exercise. Like we're just not designed to get up in the morning, jump in our car, go and sit in an office all day, come home and sit and watch TV. We are just not designed for that. I used to do that a lot, and do you know what, it just makes you bloody miserable. You just bored. I was just so, I know I was as well, I was just so bored of life. I was just like, oh. But now getting into exercise, I've just want to start going to classes and met new people. I met some A's friends along the way, and people, do you know, that I probably wouldn't normally have spoke to, not because I didn't like them, just they would never cross our paths, but we just happened to meet at a fitness class. And yeah, and I don't go to them classes anymore, but I still see the people and enjoy having a chat with them and stuff. So it's a really good way to meet people as well. So yeah, so I can't actually remember what I've chatted on about here, but I'll just thing anyway. So yeah, so in my video blog, I'm going to do so next week. I'm going to start next week. I'm just going to start doing like a recording of what I eat, just so people can get an idea. Lots of people do say to me, oh, I'm just stuck for ideas, so I'm going to kind of help with that, and I'll put some recipes on along the way. So I'm going to put this on, I've just started a YouTube channel, so I'll put the link on for that, and it's like got no views or no subscribers or anything at the minute. I've literally just started it. So I'll put the link on for that, and then if you're watching this on my Fresh Start page, I've got a group as well called A Really Fresh Start, I'll put the link on for that as well. And if you go onto that, it'll just mean that you actually see them, because Fresh Start's like a business page. Facebook choose what they see and stuff like that, so I'll put that on. And yes, I'm just going to start doing regular ones. So as I say, I'm going to start doing the food next week, but so this week I thought I'll just have a little bit of a talk back of my background. So this is why I come down here and spoke to you about just getting started and exercise. Do you know what, I could be just going for a walk. If you're going out for a walk, do you know what, when there's nobody about, have a little sprint, see how fast you can run. Just do like a little marker. If you've got a little route, think, do you know what, I'm going to start trying to run from there to there, or run for a minute, or whatever works for you. I couldn't do the time thing because it used to just drive me mad, but I used to, if I could say, right, I'm going to run to that shelter, or I'm going to run to that point, I used to find that helped me, and I used to start sprinting. Well, I felt like it was sprinting. It probably didn't look like sprinting, because I used to just think, just get there faster and just get it over and done with. But obviously that was benefiting me. So yeah, so I'm going to root out some pictures of me when I was at my biggest, and talk to you about the little changes I made. See, I always say about losing weight and stuff like that. So tomorrow I'm going to talk about why I don't actually use weighing scales and what I do instead, because I think eating healthy isn't just for losing weight, but do you know what, it's a very, very, very good side effect. But I'll show you what I do and tell you as well why I don't use weighing scales. So yeah, so hopefully you'll come and watch my one tomorrow. So have a lovely day, and yeah, hope it's nice and sunny like it is where I am at the minute, and enjoy your day. Thank you, bye.